Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Trading blows in that one, they did win by 3.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Up front, it's Henson and Sanders. Martin is out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Parker in at the 3 spot. And that one's good. Millsap.
I like that. Getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, Clark, I think the more points they can get inside today, the better off they'll be.
Got that one up quick. Here's G. Young outside. Kobe kicks to G. Back to Bryant. Rebound, Milwaukee. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
We play just over a minute here in the first. G kicks to Young. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Knight passes to Martin. Now here's Henson. Millsap covering. Bryant against Martin. Young dishes to G. Six on the shot clock. Back to Young. All alone. And the jumper is good. Young's got his first 2 points of the night. On defense, the Lakers. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with the win.
Remember, that last matchup went right down to the wire before they pulled it out, and I thought the big difference was the contribution this team got from its bench.
Now here's Parker. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
And that one's good by Kobe.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Not a fast start for the Bucks. They trail by 3. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Parker drives in. Another miss by Parker. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. G kicks to Hill. Here's G. No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Knight passes to Sanders. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact. He'll head to the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
They got right to the rim, but got hammered once he got there by the defense.
But that was a nice job taking it strong and forcing his way to the line. Well done.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
We talked about the keys to this game, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching him, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now, here is Knight, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. And Parker, here we go. And again, the Bucks miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Bryant dishes to G. No one near him. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. G's got his first bucket in this one. Bucks trail by 3. Knight with it. And he also played really well on that win against the Raptors. Outside, Martin. Shoots from the baseline. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Kobe. That's good. Bryant's got 5 points so far.
How about the passing? They're moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overthink. Scored on assist today. Beautiful to watch.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for John Henson. Now, here is Knight. T right on him. And again, the Bucks miss.
Boy, that one is a shot he should make because the defender nowhere around him, he usually knocks that one down.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Teardrop shot. A rebound by the Lakers. Millsap's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Outside, Kobe. Into Millsap. And the layup's good off the glass.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Now here's Parker, averaging 19 points per contest. And Young kicks to Hill. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the middle. On the wing, Bryant. Let's go. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And it's 7 points for Kobe Bryant.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Parker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's G. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Well, he was aggressive at both ends of the floor. He had 3 steals in that game, remember?
Yes, yeah. Here's Martin following the bucket by the Lakers. Parker, a screen on Kobe. Puts it up from 17. The shot by Knight, no good.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
G passes to Young. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now, here is Knight. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Really left alone that time.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Lakers leading by 10. Millsap a screen on Knight. Young left side, launches it. Knight grabs the board. In the corner, it's Martin. From downtown, Hill gets the rebound. Hill's got 3 rebounds now in this one. G dishes to Hill. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Now here is Martin, averaging 13 points a contest. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Kobe gets it to go.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Now, here is Knight. He's guarded closely. Outside, Martin. With 2 seconds left. And there's Knight. That's good on the assist from Kevin Martin. Yes, Knight's got his second basket of the night. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Lakers lead by 12. And we'll get things
coming up.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted.
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
G in at point guard. Randall out there with Davis. And it's Karan Butler. And it's Lynn in at the shooting guard position.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure. Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 14, and good on the basket. Book it. And here is Los Angeles now. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, G in the last matchup against the Thunder was just a man on a mission. He ended with 29 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Davis sets a screen. G kicks to Davis. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Here's Walters. He had 10 points in the win against Toronto.
Well, a chance to check out Nate Walters, who last month turned out for him. He's putting up about 8 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers might not reflect it for him. He's going to get rewarded soon enough if he keeps getting after it like he has been.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Steve. He's been unlucky not to have filled up the stat sheet more because his play has really been solid.
Henson the pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. The rebound by the Lakers.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. It's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He thinks the use of ball screens and pick and rolls is the best formula for success against the defense they're currently looking at, and he let his guys know it. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The Lakers, number 1.
The last few weeks have shown these guys that being patient with your passing can earn you some easy looks and baskets. Excellent teamwork. The more you do it, the more you're rewarded, and it becomes contagious.
G dishes to Randall. Here's G. He has 6. Down low. Pass to Randall. Second chance shot. And that one's good by G. G's got 8 points.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And he gets it to go.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Yeah, they're making some shots now, but finally starting to make up some ground.
Outside, Lynn. Here's G. He's got 8. Randall no good.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
It's tipped. Outside, Lynn kicks it to G. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Here's Marshall. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. To the inside. Here's Walters. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And here is Marshall. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And that is good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
Lynn kicks to G. He dishes it to Randall. And that one's good. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Walters. 5 points in the game. Now the dish to Marshall. Ilyasova sets a screen for Marshall. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Here's G. He's got 8. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Butler from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Marshall passes to Walters. To the inside. He feeds it to Ilyasova. Antetokounmpo kicks to Ilyasova. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Here's G. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for the Lakers.
Better passing. Come on.
Young's checked in for Jeremy Lin. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Your Lakers, 39.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. I'll say this. We kept a very tight handle on the basketball, and that's something I always like to see. The fewer turnovers, the better, obviously. Keep your heads on a swivel out there. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break. Less bodies on the defensive glass and more guys headed up the court looking for the outlet pass. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Quarter about to get going.
Milwaukee needs to do a better job guarding against Kobe.
9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Up front, it's Henson and Sanders. Brandon Knight is out there with Martin. And it's Parker in at the 3, the small forward. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. G dishes to Bryant. He wants to get to Millsap and does. That's good. Millsap's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Lakers. Now Knight. Outside Martin. Now here is Knight. Defense is right there. Pulls it up. Offensive rebound. Henson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's his first trip to the line. That one is off. And he's good on the second. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's G. 8 points for him. Young outside. Kobe attacking. Rebound, Milwaukee. Sanders has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Bucks trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Now, here is Knight. He's got 6, just 5 on the clock. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And they've missed their first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Again, the miss by Bryant.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Henson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
It took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
During that break, Coach Rivers he was intent on running the offense through Kobe. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Here's Parker. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
You know, last game, he turned in a really nice performance at the charity stripe.
Yeah, it really stands out when you look back at the numbers from that one.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's G. 8 points for him. On the wing, Kobe. Lots of room. Uses the glass to drop it in. Kobe's got 4 this quarter.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Knight with it. Now guarded by G. Now, here is Knight. He's covered closely. Henson sets a screen for Knight. Just 4 to shoot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Bryant passes to Hill. Millsap a screen. And it's Bryant in the corner. Dishes it to G. From the high post. Millsap trying to get open. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight.
Knight with it. He's got 6. Parker kicks to Sanders. Bucks passing it around. Knight for 3. And the Bucks miss again.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
He lobs it up, and it's Hill with the jam.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Feeds it to Parker. From 17 feet out. No good off the front iron. Lakers leading by 16. Young with no one around. Offline with his 3. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Knight dishes to Parker. A baseline J, and it's Parker again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Bryant passes to Young. He kicks it to G. The pass to Millsap. The 15-footer. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Kobe, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
You also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Butler in for Nick Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Henson. Antetokounmpo comes in for Parker. Marshall, he's checked in for Kevin Martin. And Walters checks in for Knight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Butler with the block. Outside, Kobe, and stolen by Ilyasova. And Walters kicks to Marshall. The feed now to Walters. To stop the drought. And again, the Bucks miss.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Takes the 3. And he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from G. G's got 13.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Walters dishes to Marshall. Ilyasova, screen on Bryant. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 7.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
They set the pick. There's the lob to the hoop. Randall passes to G. Second chance shot. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Bryant. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Parker's checked in. Bucks trail by 20. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. Here's Marshall out to the wing. A nice shot by Walters. Walters got his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on him.
Here's G. He's got 13. In low to Davis. And a wide open look for Lin. No good on the 3. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Marshall with it. Now guarded by G. They double him with Butler. Parker kicks to Walters. Back to Parker. Banked in off the glass. Parker's got 11.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's G, averaging 24 points per contest. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 15 points in the game.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits.
Tune in next Wednesday, March 2nd. Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers go up against Al Jefferson and the Charlotte Hornets, live from Charlotte. Make sure to catch it.
game that has not been on just one occasion tonight that we've seen some excellent court vision from this man. State Farm assisted the game replay, featuring one of 11 tremendous assists on the game from G.
Yeah, and you're right, Kevin, about this performance here tonight. Just beautiful passing skill. And tell you what, when he's playing well, when he's really in a group, this offense is like a well-oiled machine.
G, he's in at point guard. Young is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Randall in at center. That's the Laker 5. Young, right side. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Nick Young. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Young nails them both. Bucks trail by 20. And here is Knight. Antetokounmpo kicks to Knight. Passes to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Martin. 6 to shoot. Pass to Knight. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for the Lakers. And that one misses.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Martin kicks to Henson. Pass to Knight. There's the 3. G with the rebound.
Couldn't convert. A nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Millsap a screen on Knight. G dishes to Millsap. Martin with the block. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on G. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. It's stolen by Hill. Here's G. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Nobody near Parker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. And that's 13 points for Jabari Parker. Lakers leading by 18. G passes to Hill. Here's Millsap. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Knight. The shot no good. Great D that time from G. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Bryant with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Here's G. And he's good on the 3-ball. G's got 20 points.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots. As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
And he's able to get it back. To the inside, stolen by Martin. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Parker. Buries it down low.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Sanders back in. Lakers leading by 18. Here's G. It's Young on the wing. Hill a screen on Parker. And the rejection by Sanders. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And Young, here we go. He lays it in. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
Sanders with a screen on Young. Sanders sets the screen for Parker. Knight for 3. The rebound by Young.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Here's G. Kicks it to Millsap. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Checking out the game Paul Millsap is having. 8 rebounds and 1 assist.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
Both free throws good for Millsap. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Now Knight. Parker sets the screen for Knight. 6 to shoot. With the teardrop, count the bucket. Lakers leading by 20. Here's G. Outside Bryant. Hill left side. Nick Young on the wing. Nice shot from the wing. Young's got 6 in the quarter. Bucks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. The shot by Knight, no good.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Kobe kicks to Millsap. Out to Kobe. Fader on the way. Misses off the left iron. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Parker kicks to Knight. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Man, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
The Lakers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's G. Back to Bryant. Left side, Bryant. Again, the miss by Bryant. Bucks trail by 20. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth, and the foul called on G. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Bucks call timeout.
Here is Sanders. Operates off the pick and hammers it home.
He kind of threaded the needle with that pass into the paint.
Here's G. Left side, Bryant. Fade away. The rebound by the Bucks. Sanders has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A nice shot by Knight. Knight's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other didn't. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And playing this team only twice on the year, they have to feel good about their strategy and execution, as tonight they complete a season series sweep against the Bucks.
And you have to look back at this and see
Nice shooting.
up their D with his.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball.
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
I mean, I just put in so many hours in the gym, you know, on playgrounds and everywhere in between. Now my shot is just as consistent as it gets. I can make most shots blindfolded, honestly. Making them in the game with my eyes open, that's a piece of cake, as you can see with my stats.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, man, taking care of business.